Oh, that's good, dude. Nice job, Budzo. There's Remy. Here, come here. Get up here, let's do a video. Teaching your dog the down position, it's not hard. You just need to get them doing it. You just need them to start doing it and then keep them doing it for their entire life. And this is, I'm going to show you a method that's very easy to use on either a puppy or an adult dog. There's no food used, really. We're going to have food, or you can have food, or a toy. Now what I'm using to get him to do this is a piece of pork with calcium on it. And I'm going to give it to him later, or this is going to go to Sam the Raven. But you put it in your hand, and you put it behind your thumb. He's already doing it. We worked on this last night. And you use your hand in a downward motion. See how the leash is? I'm sort of keeping him in a sit motion. I'm not letting him go down because I haven't said down yet. Okay? So you put the meat behind your thumb, and then you're going to go in front of his face. Down, like that. Down. No, no, sit. Make him do it from the sit position. No, sit. Sit. Remy the pigeon. Down. No. Sit. Down. Good, good boy. Now, it's important that you get the dog to do it. Like the first session, you should get the dog to do it once or twice. The second time you do it, the dog will be less resistant. All right, now that's with food. See, I still have the food in my hand. We're not giving him this food. You can use a toy too. And a toy, it's the same thing. So we have this retrieving object that he likes a lot. So it's the same thing. We put him in the sit position, right? Sit, sit, down, no, down. And he went down, he can put it, it's positive reinforcement. He can put it in his mouth. Hold, hold, drop. Do you see what I'm doing here? It's not that hard. This is not rocket science. Just don't give the dog the meat. That's sending the wrong message. You don't want to bribe the dog to do anything, but we can fool him. This it's not a human. If you were doing this to a human, you'd be fucking with the human. Like if you said, go out and cut the lawn to little Johnny. Little Johnny's 9. He cuts the lawn. If you cut the lawn, I'll give you $20, right? He cuts the lawn, and then you say, nah, it's just kidding. You know? Nah, are you kidding me? $20 for that? No way. That would be fucking with the human. But this is a dog. This dog, they don't think, they respond. They don't ponder thought. See, he's not thinking about the food. He's thinking about the leash right now. But if I want to use the food again, I can. I can use the food. Hey, bounce. Come here, sit up. My hands are full. Let me put this down. Here, sit up, buddy. Sit. Sit. Down. No. No. Sit. Do it right. Sit. Down. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. I still got the piece of meat. We're using the same piece of meat. At a point, it's just my hand doing it. So right now, I'm not going to wash his hand. It still smells like the pork. Let's get him to do it. Sit. You're a good boy. Down. No. Sit. Down. Good boy. Now, if you notice, you can't see this because the camera's on this side, but I'm using the leash in a downward motion at times. Sometimes you do that and the dog just, they lock their arms. I'm not going in that down position. And when that happens, what you do is you keep giving pressure with the leash in a downward motion and put pressure on the back of the shoulder blades. Put weight here and sort of push, help the dog go in the down position. Start the dog moving into these positions that you want the dog to be in. All the commands, just put them in that position, and while you're doing it, you say the word and the dog will start picking up on it. Let's do it again with this. Bowser, down. No, down. Good boy. Here, you can hold it, brother. Hold. Good boy. Hold. Okay, drop. No, drop. You got that? It's very simple. This is something you can work your dog for its entire life, too. You can. You just keep working the dog and all the commands, keep conditioning it in. They like doing it. They like to be told that they're doing a good job. That's why giving them food as primary positive reinforcement is ridiculous. They like just being told, hey, you did a great job. Thank you, dude. That's what they like. And that makes for a healthy, happy dog. You don't have a dog that you have to worry about around food. By the way, while we're on this subject, I was talking to somebody recently. I did a board and train with their dog years ago, right? And from the start, I could tell that one of the owners, right, was not going to be consistent. Laughed about having the dog up on the couch with, you know, the dog on his chest and stuff. And now they're having some issues. They're having some issues. And another thing that they do is that the dog is food aggressive. And I never gave it people food, and it did a board and train from about 8 weeks, so I never gave it. So after talking to them more, or the one owner that tries to use discipline, I said, do you use food? Do you give the dog people food? And she said, no. And I said, really? Your dog never gets people food? And she said, well, if food drops on the ground, like a potato chip, then the dog gets it. That's a fucking crap. Food, your dog is not a fucking trash can. It's not a garbage can. And just because you drop it on the ground, you're still giving the dog the food. Pick it up. Don't do that. If you drop food on the ground, it's your job to pick it up and not let your dog eat it. There's health reasons not to do it and behavioral reasons. No. There's health reasons. You don't give your dog unbalanced food like that. Your dog should be on a raw diet. Okay? Don't give your dog people food. It's a huge mistake. By giving it people food, it's not getting enough calcium for what it's intaking as protein. And one, they don't need carbs. Carbs, your dog needs 0 carbs. It's just so inappropriate for so many reasons. Let's do this one more time, the down position with Bowser. He knows I'm not paying attention. He's trying to chew on the leash. Hey, good boy. Here, do this, buddy. Here, let's do it with this one. Put him back in the sit position. Good boy. Sit. Sit. Down. No. Down. Good boy. Hold. Good boy. Hold. Okay, drop. That's pretty good, right? You just learned this last night, didn't you, buddy? You're a good boy. You are cute. You are so cute, buddy. Bowser's so cute I could just squeeze his little face off. Dad, help! He's trying to squeeze my face off. I am too. I'm going to squeeze his little face off. Look at how cute this guy is. He's cute.